tafadhali tunaweza kuketi chini. Thank you very much. Viongozi wote wenzangu na watu wa Kwale, hamjambo. Kwale, hamjambo. Kwale, assalamu alaikum. Bwana Yesu asifiwe. Similani, Mjisimila, Malamadzo, Mvula ya Pevo, Mloganji, Similani. Ndugu watu wa Kwale, kwanza nataka niwapongeze wananchi wa Kwale na wananchi wa taifa letu tunayoipenda Kenya kwa kutukaribisha katika sherehe hii ya Mashujaa 2024 hapa Kwale. Nataka nimpongeze viongozi wote waliofika hapa. Nataka niwapongeze pia viongozi wote wa Kwale hii wakiongozwa na Mama Governor Fatuma Achane. Kama kungekuwa na taswishi yoyote kwamba mama Muislamu anaweza kuwa kiongozi na awe governor, sasa hiyo taswishi imeondoka, kwa sababu Fatuma Achane ni governor wetu wa hapa Kwale. We can now confirm without a doubt that women leadership has a firm place in the Republic of Kenya. Pia leo asubuhi tumekuwa na jambo la kihistoria tena. Kwa mara ya kwanza katika taifa letu, mwanajeshi mama kuongoza sherehe hii. Luteni Kanali Faith Mwangandi, huyo mama hapo, mpigie makofi jameni. Kudhihirisha tena kwamba mama wanaweza kufanya kazi zote. And that is why we, the people of Kenya, are proud defenders of our freedom and aspire to become and remain free and sovereign. These were the foremost attributes of the first generation of freedom fighters who faced the monster of imperial domination with unflinching courage and commitment to prevail, even if it cost them everything, including their very lives. From them, we have a fine model that has inspired generations of selfless patriots and continues to inspire us today as we do our part in nation building. From them, we have learned that to be free, we must be united as one family that draws its strength from the unique contribution of its diverse members, and that we must see each other as equals, treat each other justly, and leave no one behind. We, the people of Kenya, know that just like our ancestors, we have what it takes, including the values, principles, and commitments that define Ushujaa, to break free of oppression, humiliation, poverty, and indignity. We know this because for our nation to be free, brave men and women, young and old, from every community and every region struggled with exemplary determination until Kenya was free. We know this because everywhere you go in Kenya, the echoes of heroism, histories of sacrifice, and legacies of historic struggle by ordinary people who achieved extraordinarily endure to date. Our heroes did not hail from one village or speak one language. Our heroes are numerous and diverse, united by a principled commitment to confront an unjust, exclusive, and oppressive system in pursuit of a noble vision of national liberation. This unity of purpose motivated the icon of courage, Mekatilili Wamwenza, and her generation of champions from every part of Kenya to resist colonialism, as well as Ronald Ngala and his fellow freedom fighters who advocated independence and decentralized government, which was an early fashion of devolution. In confronting colonialism, Mekatilili Wamwenza did not seek to free her village or region from occupation by a community. Instead, she resisted the structures and institutions of a system of exploitation and tyranny in the knowledge that defeating it would free a whole nation. This is the same spirit embraced by our freedom fighters such as Otenyo Nyamantere and Mora Ngiti from Kisii, Wanameme Masinde in Bungoma, Oigo Paul Agwech and Oyuko Fipi Ambio in Kisumu, Igogi Teresa Kiambi in Meru, Kalondu Matheka Mbalu in Makueni, and many others. The great lesson that has been passed down to us from their era and which we must faithfully transmit clearly and boldly to the future generations is that every citizen of Kenya is a full and equal member of our political community, entitled to make a contribution to nation building and with an inalienable right to a full, just, and fair share of all the benefits that accrue from our development. No proposition to discriminate or to unjustly diminish one while enlarging another's right is admissible anywhere. Therefore, any formula seeking to exclude, alienate, or disenfranchise any person, group of community for any reason is repugnant to the very essence of our nationhood. We are one people, and Kenya is one united, indivisible, and sovereign nation. Ladies and gentlemen, freedom came at great cost and was won against overwhelming odds. It called for a capacity to embrace immense sacrifice and willingness to pay the ultimate price. We remember them and appreciate their sacrifices. We recognize their achievements and acknowledge that the nation we have today, with its past history and future prospects, is a legacy of their work, commitment, and life. Every day, the Constitution commands us to honor our freedom fighters who struggled heroically to bring freedom and justice to our land by living up to the spirit of Ushujaa in the way we relate with one another, pursue our vocations, and build our nation. Article 10 of the Constitution shows us how to be Mashujaa in our own way, day by day, every day. The freedom fighters were inspired by enduring universal principles and values which have transcended generations and live with us today. Unity, sharing, integrity, courage, determination, and patriotism are our sources of strength in the face of difficulty, risk, and danger. The struggle for freedom is the overwhelming and everlasting mission of humanity, because in freedom lies the opportunity to achieve peace and democracy, health and wealth, justice and dignity, equality and inclusion, as well as unity in the pursuit of prosperity individually and collectively. Freedom is the key that opens the door to sustainable progress in every sector. That is why today we are a modern, competitive economy and a devolved democratic society. Our freedom has allowed us the space to grow and perfect our nationhood, sustaining the spirit of freedom to evolve from the monopoly of liberation movement into a dynamic, pluralistic society where competition makes us stronger. Since the ultimate goal of freedom is sustainable development, the heroic struggle of our time must focus on achieving this through inclusive growth. The Ushujaa of our era calls for urgent mobilization to create wealth and jobs, reduce poverty and inequality, and protect our environment. The dedication we bring to these tasks will determine how well we uphold the legacy of Mekadilili, Wamenza, and other freedom fighters. This fact is abundantly clear to us. The persistent unemployment, severe poverty, increasing inequality, and general gross underdevelopment are not only undesirable, but are also unacceptable derogation from the legacy of our Mashujaa and the spirit of our intergenerational commitment to freedom. Recognizing this, the government formulated a plan aimed at enhancing dignity and security, creating wealth and expanding opportunities